It's been way too long, pleased to say. The great king of Gen X, the man who we love talking to, more importantly, because he's just common sense, the host of the Rubin Report on Rumble, and you can find him in lots of other places, the great Dave Rubin in the free state of Florida. My friend, how are you?
I'm all right, Paul. I'm all right. You know, the guy I was supporting for president has come home to the free state of Florida. I assume soon enough we will be seceding from the union. We will be digging a moat, putting alligators in it, and separating from everybody else. So, you know, what do I have to complain about?
Yeah, small problem though, which is that I couldn't believe that the Supreme Court has turned around and has said that a state basically can't defend itself. That's exactly what Texas has been doing with putting razor wire to try to keep the literally millions of people who cross that border on the Mexican side of the border.
Yeah, this is a really crazy story. So the Supreme Court just decided 5-4 with Amy Coney Barrett and John Roberts siding with the more liberal judges that Texas, in essence, can't defend its border. We can get into some of the legal nitty-gritty on it, but really what's happening here is that Texas Governor Greg Abbott is saying, hey, if the federal government will not protect the border, and everyone across the world knows that we're not protecting our border right now, they're seeing the videos of literally thousands and thousands of people crossing the border every day. Texas said, all right, they won't do it, we're going to do it. They put up some barbed wire fences. And the Supreme Court has decided that they are not allowed to do that. I think this is going to become a massive states' rights versus federal government fight. It's going to be a fight in the courts. It's going to be a fight on the ground and in Congress. And it should be. And just to be completely clear, I absolutely stand with Greg Abbott and with the people of Texas and any border state that wants to protect its citizens. The federal government's not doing its job. You want to impeach Joe Biden, forget about Hunter Biden. How about for not protecting the borders of the United States, which is one of his very few actual jobs to do.
We all know about the issues that are driving at the election, but it has been amazing to watch people standing in the freezing cold of Iowa and New Hampshire saying that their number one issue is the border. But when the numbers are this big and the border is as porous as it is, it doesn't matter what state you're in. It's going to be a driving issue. It looks like they're going to wrap their arms around Trump, and here we go again. Now, national polls at this moment say that there's a chance that he could win, mainly because the Biden support is off. But I want people to understand, and just pour a little bit of cold water on the hype here, that 55% of independents have said they would not vote for Trump if he's found guilty. Now, that would seem an inevitability when there's a court case in places like DC, where a jury basically voted, 9-1 against him. No one knows what's going to happen in November, but anyone who says that Trump's already over the line, they're not really looking at the board, are they?
No, look, one of my concerns with Trump, and Paul, we've discussed this many times. You know, I voted for Trump last time. I thought DeSantis was a better choice. Clearly the base, at least the 50,000 people who voted in Iowa, and that's all it was. It was 50,000 people who voted for Trump, but that was enough, in essence, to get rid of DeSantis, and now Nikki Haley is the only opposition left. One of my fears was that if Trump did become the nominee, where are you going to get the new voters? And that does seem to be the issue right now. If Trump replicates exactly everybody that he got last time, you still have to find some new voters to win this time. And the question is, where are those new voters? I know there are some new voters, or there are some voters that voted for Trump last time that are kind of frustrated with him or don't want the circus anymore. They're just tired of it. Maybe they'll sit out. I don't know where those new voters are. Look, you might just get a depressed turnout altogether. It's not like people are going to be that enthused to vote for Biden, so maybe that helps Trump. But I think the major issue at the moment is everyone in the world, all over the planet, from your country to mine, know that something is not right here when we are about to repeat Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. It should not have been this way. It did not have to be this way. We could have done this better. I will support Trump as long as he's going against Biden. He's the better of the two. But it did not have to be this way, and it's a damn shame because there are major world problems. Immigration is just one of them, and I don't know that either one of these guys can fix them.
Dave, I'm completely with you. Lovely to talk, mate. Look forward to doing so again next week.
Good to see you, Paul.